Hey everybody, it's Dean DaCosta, Search Third, and we are on tab 4 of the email permutator. This one is for username. It's real simple. If you find somebody and you look in the URL or on the page or whatever and you see their username, and then you notice on Facebook or wherever they're using the same username. Reality check, guys. They've got an email address associated with it. 92% of all people that have a username they repeat, they have an email with it. In this case, we're using Andrew Plave, and these are all the possible ones. His username is Andrew.Plave. In this case, his Gmail is correct. Process is the same. We've created our permutations. We now copy and validate to see which ones are good. Once we know which ones are good, then we go ahead and cross-reference to find the right one. So let's do it again. I'm just going to grab the top three, copy. We're going to go in here. This is the email reputation site that I enjoy so much, and we're going to pick one of these to use to validate. I want to do a different one than I've been doing, so I'm going to pick this one. We're probably going to have to do them one at a time. Yeah, here we go. So we're going to have to do these one at a time. So let's go ahead and pick the Gmail one right off the bat. I'm pretty sure if I remember correctly, that's the right one, but don't quote me. And let's go ahead and check. Unknown, we don't know the reason. Okay, that does not mean it's bad. That just could mean the email checker is down. So what we'll do is we'll go to another. And so I'm kind of glad this is happening. So you can see the different ones that are out there. That's an email guesser, not really a checker. Email address and social profiles in seconds. Okay, let's see what if this is a validator as well. It is not a validator, so that ain't going to help us. Okay, fine. Let's go ahead. There are a plethora of validators. I've got boatloads. Look on the SSAR page. There are a boatload of them. I don't want to keep looking through all of these. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to this one here, put it in and validate and see what it says. Say I'm not a robot. Open it up. Let it do its thing. Validation report. Blah, 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 blah. It does take a few seconds. And let's see what it does. And while it's going, because we pasted in here, we do have the email qualifier that I've told you about showing it right there. Let's go ahead and let it do its thing as well. Might see which one beats which one. Maybe not. Looks like email qualifier is not connecting. This particular tool is taking forever, which does happen. Sometimes these things can take a long time to validate. Don't know why, they just do. So let's try this one. This is Email Sherlock. And Email Sherlock is searching and it found somebody, but it's not giving us enough info to really know much about them. Typical email Sherlock doesn't like to give us more info. However, we do have a backup tag. We do have Zap Info, and we do have its tools, and there is the email validator that they've created. Let's go ahead and do that. Press enter. It says invalid for delivery, so maybe I was incorrect, unavailable. So it was not that one. Just goes to show you I couldn't remember. It's been a while. So let's see if it was the AOL one. Unfortunately, now we're back to where we have to do these one at a time again. So we're going to do the email validator here again for that. And we're going to right click and we're going to push enter. And it says it's invalid. So we're just basically going to go through the entire gamut of every single one of these until we find the right one. It's been a while, so evidently I've forgotten which one's the right one, which kind of not good. So what we're going to do is we're going to cheat a little bit. We're going to copy all the ones up to Hotmail, since we know the top two are wrong. We're going to open up our Chrome again. We're going to open up the text, the edit pad here, so we can keep them all here nice, easy. And then we're just going to start copying, pasting one at a time into Zap Info until we figure out which one validates right. Oops, we grabbed them all. So let's go all the way up here. Let's get all of them out except for the Hotmail one. Let's validate. And it's not the Hotmail one. So we're going to go down. Like I said, it's been a while. I've forgotten. I really don't want to go through every single solitary one of these. But I guess we should. And if that's the case and we're going to do that, what we're going to do is we're going to come back to this page and we're going to not cheat. We're just going to use the same validation tool we used last time because at least we know it'll work. We're going to go ahead and put them all there. We're going to go ahead and validate and let it do its thing and see if any of them are even good. 17 that are supposedly good. Okay. Let's grab the emails that are supposedly good. Wait till it's done. Let's open and see what it says. 16 are actually good, and these are the ones that are legit. So we know these are good emails, so now it's just a matter of testing each one till we find one that actually is the right one for him. And like I said, to do that, we'll just go ahead and copy them all, and we'll come back here. We'll go back to our text page. We'll get rid of that one. We'll get the rest of them in there, and we'll just go one by one. In my case, I'm going to highlight, and I'm going to go zap info and look here, and I'm just going to look for them. Let's do, let's see here. We got Zoom info, contact out, bum, 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 bum. We have clip data. We have templates. And let's go to just do a plain old Google search. Sounds like the one that makes the most sense. But we'll go ahead and try LinkedIn, including results cycle on LinkedIn. I don't see one there. It makes me feel all warm and fuzzy. We're going to take out the LinkedIn stuff and just go ahead and go this way. And we got a bunch of them, but I don't see any of them that makes me feel warm and fuzzy about it. So the next thing we're going to go ahead and do that we can do is go ahead and just try to validate it through Swordfish. Sounds like a plan. So we're going to go back to our text editor. We're going to right click. We're going to go Swordfish. Let's see if Swordfish finds anything with that email associated. There we go. That's it. We know that's the right person. We're done over. So that's how simple it can be. It can take time. So that's why I keep saying this is something you only do when you're pretty much left with no other choice at all. You used all your tools and just none of it's working. And so we're trying this. I'm actually going to go ahead and try the email reputation and see what we get, just curiosity's sake. It's risky, which tells me it's a good email, but it's not one they use a lot. So I would just keep going down each one until I find one that's used a lot more. The other thing is because we actually put it there, of course, now your email qualifier is going to show it, so we can go ahead and let email qualifier try to find me something. As you can tell, this can take some time. It just can. There's just no other way around it. But it will do some good for you. So what I'm going to do is, just so you guys get the ideas, I'm going to go ahead and put mine in here. I already know which one it is, I think. And just so you can see what it looks like when it actually plows out correctly, we're going to use mine. Because I just don't want to go through them. As you can see, it's a meeting reputation, but it's connected to a Gravatar, so you know it's the right meeting. You can go on Gravatar and check. So that's how simple it can be. That's not an email I use a lot, so I didn't expect a lot of results on it. The other thing we can do, since we're using my emails, put it in here. And as you can see, once we get past the junk that's on top, and you get down a little bit, you see some of that one's me, that's me, because search authority is me, and so on and so forth. So you get the idea. That's how it works. It does take time, especially if you are out of credits on the on what I consider to be my main email validator right here, the domain one, which I am low on credits. So while I can validate one, I believe I'm low enough on credits, I'm not going to be able to validate too many more. You only get so many free. They do have to make the money. I see it's good to go. I will be on the lookup for some more mass email validators. So don't be surprised if I come back and say, hey, here's some more. I'm sure I will. You may even know some. If you look on the SSAR page, there's a boatload of validators. These are the ones I use the most, so I didn't look. So, all right, so that's it. Long story short, that is tab, what is tab 4, the username personal. My name is Dean DeCosta Search Authority. May the source be with you.